So then we'll look into going to the insurance sector. Obviously,
Yeah.
many company or insurance companies, regulators, this seem, I mean, it's been known as a bit of a dull area, dull industry, but now with the I guess the advancements in analytics is boom. I mean, like I say, I've got many clients in the industry, and it's a lot really rather appealing to many companies now, or many individuals. There's a lot happening within the like the advancements in technology. I mean, even one client I think we deal with, I think the process used to take like a day to get like a quote. Now they can get an answer in 5 minutes. So obviously the efficiency there is just quite massive. So I guess obviously that's going to be a big impact, like within the claims. Obviously, or again, automation. I think it's going to be big for this sector as well. So what's the opportunities here, and again, I guess challenges.
Yeah. Okay. So I mean, the insurance industry is obviously can be seen as a subset of the finance industry. So a lot of what applies to the finance sector applies obviously to the industry of insurance as well. There's no doubt about that. Yeah. So here again, I mean, what the whole insurance business is about assessing risk, categorizing risk, and then tailoring the product based on that. Yeah. And so again, AI assisted risk assessment is really transforming the industry as we speak, and has already made substantial inroads when I talk to my friends in the insurance industry, and also in the reinsurance business, by the way, right? You'd be interested to know. So there's also a bit of a layering in the field there. So risk assessment, is something that is impacted with AI, improving the whole paradigm of underwriting by analyzing data to assess risks more accurately. So that's something that is that's happening. One of the major concerns always has been traditionally in the insurance industry is fraud. Yeah.
Okay.
Fraud on all sides. I mean, the ones who are the ones who take insurance as a product and then turn in claims that are actually not valid claims, or pretend to be of a certain risk profile but they are not, and things like that. So the insurance industry, the reason why it has been so, as you rightly say, quote unquote, boring or archaic and all that, is lesser of the fact that it's not a dynamic or cool industry. Actually, it's really cool. It's just that
it's booming. It's busy. Like all the insurance companies we deal with are heavily invested in AI.
Absolutely. So the thing is that they are the way they are because they have to do certain things to get to the conclusions that they need to get to. That's basically what's driving them. So AI can actually really identify fraudulent claims. There are models that are being consistently trained to do more and more of that. And once that happens, obviously insurance industries or insurance companies reduce their losses by way of just increasing the quality of assessments that are made that are AI assisted. Where there is an opportunity, there's a risk. Obviously, there is some amount of profiling, some amount of bias that could happen here as well. Yeah. There's no doubt about that. Yet, the underlying fact is that it is a benefit. Yeah. So that's definitely something that's really cool. In the insurance industry, one more thing is, like you just said, earlier you had to wait for 1 day to get an offer. Now you can get it in 5 seconds or 5 minutes or whatever.
Yeah,
absolutely. And it is tailored to you. Ideally, it should be tailored to you as much as the company wants it to tailor to you. You want it to have it customized to yourself as well. The whole process of insurance, especially the B2C type of insurance, where end consumers take or customers take up insurance, be it for car, house, whatever you want to get insured. A lot of chatbot assisted technology is coming into play now. Chatbots and virtual assistants that enhance customer supports. support, and not just in making the right and customized offers and getting them to the customers. That's the one thing, but also in claims processing. Because that's what the big pain point of many customers is.
Well, the settlements.
Yes, exactly. Right, absolutely. So all these things, are massive boosts that are, coming straight out of the AI corner, let's put it this way, or because of the involvement of that. And I believe that, obviously it'll be an industry that will transition slowly. But I don't think that this industry is blind to what is going on, in the broader context. And that's what I find really exciting, actually, about, even quote unquote boring industries, like you said, still very much chugging along and taking long. But the thing is that the ones who don't make these changes, and there are some players like that out there as well, are doing it at their own peril. So, the advice would be for them to just wake up.
I did actually a poll the other week on LinkedIn, and obviously a lot of data projects do fail still, don't they? There's a high percentage, and I obviously asked why people thought this, and I think it's 52% of people said it's due to stakeholder and buy-in. So obviously it's a new technology. It's going to take like things with things take a while to change.
Absolutely.
I guess when it says proof of pudding.
Just to absolutely, I totally agree. Just to add something to that in the insurance bit, we did touch upon the topic of bias and fairness, also in the context of finance, but generally and very broadly so as well. There are also some legal and ethical challenges, because decisions made by AI in insurance are almost like somewhat like decisions made by AI in a legal system. So based on somebody's profile, would you be okay with someone being awarded a prison sentence of, I don't know, whatever time? Is that ethical? Or someone does get an insurance which is not based on whatever background they get and whatever the model thinks it wants to extrapolate. And experience suggests that not all models out there are 100% accurate. I mean, they make flaws, and they make mistakes very confidently. The models, they don't portray themselves to be mistaken anyway. So there is a lot of legal and ethical type of a challenge, especially in the insurance industry as far as AI is concerned. But I guess the continued challenge is to ensure that that these are addressed.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, financial services and insurance is a regulated market. So obviously, they've got to follow a process. So they've got to be adhered to. Okay, cool. Now that's interesting. I guess actually also I think predictive analytics would be key there, because it's going to be obviously, like I said, risk is a key. Minimizing risk is massive, so that's going to be a growing field. And obviously, like I say, it's a booming market at the minute. There's a lot happening and a lot of changes that can be made. So good times, and a lot more projects to be made.